Hello everyone, welcome back to the Red State Journal. Today let's dive into the controversy surrounding Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene's motion to censure Rep. Ilhan Omar. Rep. Greene has introduced a motion in the U.S. House of Representatives to censure Rep. Omar over what she calls treasonous statements. According to Greene, Omar allegedly made these remarks during an event in January 2024, suggesting she would influence U.S. foreign policy to protect Somalia's interests. The core of Greene's accusation is that Omar's statements indicate her allegiance to Somalia over the United States, which Greene argues violates Omar's oath of office. Specifically, Greene claims Omar aimed to prevent Ethiopia from taking Somali waters, a point highly debated due to conflicting translations of Omar's speech.
Of Rule 9, I seek recognition to give notice of my intent to raise a question of the privileges of the House. The form of the resolution is as follows.
Recognized.
Censuring Representative Ilhan Omar of Minnesota. Whereas elected members of Congress take an oath to bear true faith and allegiance to the United States without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. Whereas Representative Ilhan Omar took an oath of allegiance to the United States upon becoming a citizen, declaring, I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen. Whereas on January 27, 2024, Representative Omar gave remarks at an event in Minneapolis in which she made treasonous statements. Whereas Representative Omar said she has spoken to many Somalians who asked her to intercede for the Somali government by pressuring the United States government into certain actions. Whereas Representative Omar assured the Somalians she spoke to, the U.S. government will only do what Somalians in the U.S. tell them to do. They will do what we want and nothing else. They must follow our orders, and that is how we will safeguard the interest of Somalia. Whereas Representative Omar continued, for as long as I am in U.S. Congress, Somalia will never be in danger. Its waters will not be stolen by Ethiopia or others. Sleep in comfort knowing I am here to protect the interest of Somalia from inside the U.S. system. Whereas George Washington warned in his farewell address of 1796 to guard against the impostures of pretended patriotism, and further declared citizens by birth or choice of a common country, that country has a right to concentrate your affections. The name of American, which belongs to you in your national capacity, must always exalt the just pride of patriotism more than any appellation derived from local discriminations. Whereas these statements by Representative Omar clearly violate the oath she took as an elected member of Congress to defend and protect the United States Constitution. Whereas Representative Omar has exhibited the treasonous tendencies George Washington warned about, and her actions must be condemned by all members of Congress who adhere to the oath they took upon assuming office. And whereas by openly admitting her efforts to advance Somalia's interest using her position as a United States representative, Representative Omar has revealed herself to be a foreign agent acting on behalf of a foreign government. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Representative Ilhan Omar of Minnesota be censured. Representative Ilhan Omar forthwith present herself in the well of the House of Representatives for the pronouncement of censure. Representative Ilhan Omar be censured with the public reading of this resolution by the Speaker, and Representative Ilhan Omar be and is hereby removed from the Committee of the Budget and the Committee on Education and the Workforce.
Right-wing media presented a translation suggesting Omar said, "Together we will protect the interests of Somalia." However, this translation is disputed by Somali interpreters and fact-checkers. Omar has strongly denied these accusations, calling them completely false and rooted in xenophobia and Islamophobia. Greene's resolution demands Omar's censure, removal from her committee assignments, and a public reading of the resolution in the House. However, the motion faces opposition within the Republican Party itself, with notable figures like Reps. John Duarte and Ken Buck expressing reluctance or outright opposition. This censure attempt is part of a larger trend of partisan retribution within the House. It follows the previous removals of Reps. Adam Schiff and Eric Swalwell from the Intelligence Committee, and mirrors the removal of Greene and Paul Gosar from their committees. Although the vote on this resolution was initially planned, it has faced potential delays due to scheduling issues. Yet, Greene insists that the vote will occur. That's all for today's update. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights from the Red State Journal. See you next time.